So anyway, while I wait for this never-ending line of cars, I thought I'd just say this is my first moto vlog. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I've actually been making videos for quite a while, but I've just never uploaded them. I've made a couple of breakfast run videos on my old 250, my Motomia 250. I did a lot of vlogging on that, but I don't know, I just didn't think I was interesting enough to upload anything. So I'm going to try now on my new bike, which is a Suzuki GSR 600 in matte black, or otherwise known as the Suzuki dust magnet, because all that this bike does is collect fucking dust. Because where I stay in Pinelands, it's just fucking dust everywhere. If I leave my bike outside for half a day, I'll come back to it and it's covered in dust. If I leave it inside my flat, it's covered in dust. If it's a very summery day, my bike will be yellow from all the pollen that's on it. Literally yellow. So yeah, I think I still have some of that footage from my 250. I will try and upload it if anybody's interested. Yeah, so this is my route to work, and glad it's nearly summer now because it's nice and light in the mornings. Usually it's pitch dark at this time, 6:30. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Maybe I'll give you some of my riding history. Also, sorry for the sniffing, probably sounds gross. I've been riding for about 6 years. Yeah, probably like 6 or 5 years. I started off on a little 125 scooter for about 3 years while I was at college. That thing was awesome. Well, I started riding my dad's one, and then I eventually bought my own one for a whole 5,000 rand. And that thing was really, really cool. It was also a little Motomia 125, but I learnt a lot of my roadcraft on there, about filtering, lane splitting, avoiding pedestrians, being invisible on the road, because that thing was just a death trap. And then this year, after wanting a bike since I was 18, I decided, no, stuff this, I am just, fuck, it's hot. That doesn't help either. I am just gonna sell my airsoft kit, because I used to play airsoft, and I bought myself a bike, which was a Motomia 250, probably the slowest bike in the history of motorcycling, which is really fun. It was quite a step up from riding a scooter. Yeah, and I bought that bike in March of this year for 10 grand, and it was well worth it. And I rode that until March, April, May, June, till about June, when I decided that it was far too slow and dangerous. So sold that, waited a little while, and started test riding a bunch of bikes. Fuck, wearing a fleece was a bad idea. It's so hot. Test rode a bunch of bikes, CB400 Super 4s, a Hyosung GT 650 V twin, which had insane power, whole bunch of stuff. And then I went to go ride this bike, and the guy was very nice. He said I could go out for a test ride, which not a lot of private sellers do. And I went and rode this bike, and he told me a route, so I was like, cool. Got on the bike, and I honestly rode for about half an hour before I realized that I was on someone else's bike and I should probably head back because he thinks I stole it. So I head back, the guy's like nervously waiting outside, and I was like, oh sorry man, the bike was so good I forgot I was actually on a test ride. And he just started canning himself, and I said, cool, I'm gonna take it, I love this thing. So yeah, since then, since June, July, August, September, what, 4 months I've been on this bike. It was a steep learning curve. It was a lot heavier than my other bike. I mean, this bike dry I think is 181 kilos or something, 189 kilos. It has 16 litre fuel tank, so fully fueled it's almost on 200. And after about 2 weeks I was at a stop street going onto a main road and had a like slight incline, and I was turning left, and I was on full lock, and I pulled away and I didn't give it enough power, and the bike started tipping over, and I didn't drop it, but my leg was down, and I just slowly let it go down to the ground like that, and broke the end of the clutch lever off, which is not too bad. I mean, that was like 80 rand to replace. Bit of a small scratch on the frame and a small scratch on the engine case, which I just painted over, so it's not too bad. But I mean, I learned from that. Also, excuse the wind noise, my helmet is extremely noisy. I don't even know how much of this you can hear. So yeah, I'm planning on doing a track day at Kalani at the beginning of October, because I really want to advance my riding skills, and they have an advanced riding class as well as a track day combined, which I'm really keen to do. And from what everyone has told me, track day is a really good way to get to know your bike in a safe environment, or relatively safe environment. So yeah, I'm going to do that and take some footage of that, and then I'm going to do some more out rides, breakfast rides, even if it's by myself. I'll try and go, just trying to get a bit more confident in this motovlogging thing, because I usually forget that I'm recording, and often I don't have much to say, so I'm a slightly introverted kind of person, so yeah. And I'm nearly at work. Can I cut this guy off? Yep. Can't believe how freaking hot it is. It's probably going to be some massive thunderstorm later. I hope it's a thunderstorm. Jeez. Anyway, so yeah, I will say goodbye here before you see where I work, which is obviously near Canal Walk. Cheers!